Hi, good afternoon, friends, and welcome back to the YouTube channel of UK Versity. We've been receiving a lot of response, from some of you through our channel and also through our Facebook page with regards to the BAC visitor visa route. I would like to take this opportunity today to speak to you with regards to, offering a bit more information and also taking up a few questions which have been asked, which I think are quite relevant from a point of view of those who are looking at coming here to study with us at UK Versity on a short-term student visitor visa route. One of the few things which I would reiterate would be that, we have put across a lot of information on our website, which has been, drafted and also referenced very clearly with the Home Office. In this case, I should use the word UK Visa and Immigration Service. And we have provided relevant links on our website so that all the information that we put in is also directly linking onto the .gov website, and some of the things like processing times, how the applications are considered, what are required documents to make a successful application. All those are referenced directly to a uk.gov website. Now, having said that, what I also want to reiterate is that when you decide that you are going to be coming in to study on this short-term visitor visa route with UK Versity, it is always good to start off by looking at, putting together a few documents which will help you in the application process. I think some of my colleagues have reiterated and highlighted some of these points to you, but just during this particular video, what I also want to do is highlight and just recap some of the important points. I think on our website, when you make an application, we have put in an application fees of £25, which is adjustable towards the overall fees that you're paying for the course, whether you're coming for 6 months or 11 months. Now, this has been done on two reasons. One, we want only serious students to apply through our website. And the second is we also want to ensure, just as a bit of a deterrent, to ensure that when you make an application on our website, you're also very prepared and you are also uploading all the documents required to make a successful application. Sometimes we do get to see students making an application, paying the fees, but then not uploading all the documents, which means they send documents to us by WhatsApp or by email, and that kind of fragments the whole application process. So just as a brief recap, the kind of documents that you need to make this application with us on our website is under the BAC section, which is called admissions form. And under this section, you're required to have documents at hand, things like a passport, a copy of your CV, your educational documents, things like your schooling certificate, your higher school secondary certificate, a bachelor's degree. There would be some other documents that might also be required, but not necessary. Things like a work experience letter. You might also want to declare your medical conditions if you have any, and also work experience letters or any training certificates that you've received. Now, all these documents help us to assess your application suitably towards the course that you're applying. Now, we generally see that these documents are all not easily available, and it is a good idea to have these at hand before you start making this application on our website. Now, the application process itself is a 5-step process. Once we receive these documents, what we ask you to do is appear for an interview. That interview is recorded. Once the outcome of the interview has been successful, only then we will issue you an offer letter, and once you accept the offer, we will then ask accounts to issue you an invoice. And once that fees invoice has been paid, then we issue a couple of documents which will help you make a successful application on the UK Visas and Immigration website. These documents include things like a visa letter or an unconditional offer letter for the course. It'll also include an information pack. It'll include like an accommodation letter and a temporary residential lease that we have arranged through one of the lettings agent here. Now, I want to make it clear that UK Versity is not offering accommodations to students who are looking at coming and studying in the UK under the short-term visitor visa route, whether it's for 6 months or 11 months. But we put out some information on our website, like a bit of signposting to say that you can, look at taking out a short-term residential lease or get an accommodation letter from one of these lettings agents for which the information is on our website. But we'll help facilitate that so that you have all the information available once you've paid the fees to us while making the application to the Home Office. Now, the other things which I would suggest, which are quite important, is that if you are applying from a country, then you should have the relevant documentations attested from your higher education authority or the education board that makes the documents genuine. Things like your school leaving certificate, your bachelor's degree or your master's degree, they need to be attested from the relevant educational authority. So as an example, if you're coming to us and making an application from the Indian subcontinent, most countries have something called their education board, like the NCERT, or you have the Higher Education Authority in Pakistan, or in other countries like the Middle East, and in Northwest African countries, you have other relevant educational boards which kind of attest and stamp your qualifications to be genuine. This is a good thing to do before you make an application to the Home Office. Other things would be to look at relevant banking institutions which are approved under the UK Visas and Immigration Service, which means that you are providing a bank statement or proof of relevant funds from the listed credible institutions and approved institutions for the provisioning of these funds or statements, which are as per the UK Visas and Immigration website guidance. Once this has been done, you need to allow at least 6 to 7 weeks to be able to make that application and wait for that result to come in your favor. Then start making any travel plans, booking tickets, or making travel arrangements to come to the UK. So in short, this 5-step application process is on our website, and you can look at this in detail under the BAC section, and there are relevant sections like miscellaneous information, frequently asked questions, short-term visitor visa routes, details, and also the course and course fees. These will allow you to get this information before you make an application to UK Versity, and it will also save a lot of time, effort, and money at both ends, both at the college end and also at your end, so that your visa application is successful. And we are interested in more or less ensuring that you get the visa, you come in and study with us and make your dream come true of coming to the UK and studying in the UK. So I hope with this particular short video, I've been able to highlight relevance of how to make a successful application both with the college, UK Versity, and also having the relevant documentation in place to make a successful application with the UK Visas and Immigration Service. Any questions, comments, please feel free to write to us on admin@ukversity.co.uk or post a comment in our YouTube channel. Thank you.